I'm gonna try to fix my oil pan. It's just a temporary fix. I ordered a new oil pan gasket and hardware kit, so all the bolts and stuff. But it's gonna take probably 2 weeks to get here, and I need the truck because I'm busy. So you can see the leaks on the ground. It wasn't this bad. It would drip once in a while before, but now I mean all of a sudden it got worse and worse. And before I bought the truck, somebody patched the oil pan because it was rusted, and that patch let go. So I mean, I'm gonna try to scrape it. I want to drain the oil out, scrape the old patch off, which was like JB Weld, and hopefully, I mean, this only has to last a couple weeks, but I can't be leaking oil on the road. So, yeah, I'm gonna scrape this patch off, clean it up with a wire wheel really good, and I'll show you what I'm going to use to patch it, which is oil resistance. But you got to still clean it really good with like brake cleaner. You want to get all the oil off so it adheres to the steel. So let's get started. This truck actually holds 6.5 gallons of oil, so it's not all gonna fit into a 5-gallon bucket. Unless if that much leaked out, but I doubt it. I'm gonna have to go get the right socket for this. You can see where back in there is the patch, so we gotta scrape all that off. Got the right one. I didn't want to strip it out. Oh my gosh. Woo! That was way tighter than it needed to be. The fun part, trying to catch the plug and not get a handful of oil. Oh, I did it. All right, so I'm gonna actually get this other thing ready because I don't want to get it all over the ground. All right, well, the good thing is this oil pan, the way it's shaped, the leak is up top over here. Get you a little closer. So the leak is right where that patch is. And luckily, the shape of the oil pan, and this oil is not old at all. Like, it maybe has 2,000 miles on it. So it's kind of a shame that it's all getting wasted. But anyway, I could actually put the plug back in right now because the main thing was to get it emptied up there. So we're gonna scrape that patch off, and we're gonna spray everything, let it sit for a couple hours, come back and try to patch it. Let's get right into this. All right, look at this. This is the old patch. Look at that. That's why it's leaking so bad. Look at that, it fell right off. And that's where it's leaking. I could have almost got away. Well, this pan's bad though. I almost could have got away with just patching it. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. They didn't clean it good enough. Yeah, it's pretty brittle. I'll have the new one. And that'll be it. Alright, well, that was easier than I thought. Let's get some brake cleaner, clean it up. And we need to take a wire wheel on a grinder and get all this shiny metal So that stuff I bought will stick. All right. Look at that. That's the old patch. Not even close to sticking. Big brake cleaner, clean it really good, get all that oil off. So this is what I'm using. It's JB Weld, but it's a water weld. 1300 PSI strength. Set time 25 minutes. Cure time is 1 hour. And you know when it's 100% cured because the cure color is white. And it will set underwater, but it does fiberglass, PVC, plastic, copper, brass, iron, aluminum. And it's great for fuel tanks and stuff like that. Resistant to water, oil, gas, diesel, hydraulic fluids. And hydraulic fluids is a big one because that stuff is brutal trying to fix hydraulic fluids. And most chemicals. So, world's strongest bond. I'll believe that when I see it. So hopefully this stuff works good. I just want that to dry up a little better. Just making sure nothing's leaking. I don't see it though. It don't seem like we should spray that maybe again, but I don't want to get it in your guys' eyes. Oh man, that brake cleaner is nasty. All right. We'll let that dry for a minute. So the way this stuff works, you guys are supposed to snip off with whatever you need you're going to use, which how are we supposed to know that? Let's take a look. Shoot. All right, there it is. All right, let's see. So when you put it in your hand and you rub it in your palms, it turns, let me make sure I get this right. Mix, thoroughly, fingers, press, putty, remove. What color? Oh, uniform color. All right. So I'm thinking half of that. Yeah. Let's do half of this. So we'll peel that back. We'll break half of it off because we don't have anything to cut it. Then maybe more than half. But whatever. Stuff will just go sit around and go bad anyway. All right, so I've been rubbing this for probably, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. I guess. I gotta say, it looks kind of white to me, but I don't know. Oh, it's on my hands. Yeah. All right. Let's just get it on there. So, kind of flatten it out, I guess. And I think it's leaking there.
So I kind of want to keep it. Be sure the edges are squished in anyway. Yeah, I feel it already getting harder. That's the important thing. Make sure the edges are pushed right against. Gotta taper them out, you know? Hope that's not too thick. Wish I had like a roller, you know? Okay, so it's the next day, and let's take a look at it. Wow. Listen to that. It's hard as a rock. Well, I think that's gonna be perfect. The reason I didn't change the filter on this truck, because I literally changed the filter like a month ago. I label all the filters on the truck. So I could just look at it and be like, yeah, okay, this is when I did this filter, this filter, this filter, and I write the mileage, right? So 296,000 miles. Truck's got so it's got 1,000 miles on all the filters on the truck. And when I get the oil pan in a couple weeks, then I'll 2 or 3 weeks, depending. Then I'm gonna go through and I'll change the filter, put more oil in it, brand new. Right on the money. Right there, full.